So, we've had a good start on Mount Gagazet. I'm pretty happy with that. Managed to conserve most stuff, basically. And we have 3 more sphere levels to our name. Excellent. Don't really get a meaningful benefit from it, but hey, we'll take what we can get. I mean, he's definitely well-rounded. Stats on the left side are pretty nicely balanced. Probably more so than any character. Okay. And we got some Tetra equipment as well. Ice Strike, Lightning Strike. Unfortunately, I think the only thing about that is, I think he said something about these are randomized. Like, these weren't deliberate drops to these two. So, you know what? I think for the first time in the Karifean mod, I am planning to potentially do that fight again and see if I can get a better drop. Gonna restart, and I'm basically just gonna fight again. Oh wow, look at this situation. Thankfully it still works. And yeah. Let's see if I can get a better drop. So I'm going to skip straight to the end of the fight here. It's not, the rest of it's not relevant. Alright, let's see what happens now. Yeah. Oh, even the fact of whether they are a weapon or an armor is randomized. Wow. That's kind of crazy. So that's why we've been getting, like, stuff mismatching. Generally a good thing, but that's really interesting. All-rounder, defense plus 20%. Okay. I think these are generally, like, probably better than magic defense 20%. Probably better to have. So I think I'm just going to keep these. I'm not going to, like, farm it 50 times just to see what happens, but the first F drops I got were just so useless that there's no point. Okay, so I think I can wrap up the session here, and in the next one I can begin the ascent up Mount Gagazet, and that should be quite interesting. It's something I've been kind of basically fearing from the start because it's such a long way up. So many encounters, can't escape them, it's going to be pretty brutal. But we will see how it goes, and I will do my best to make it all the way up to Seymour Flux and have one of the most dangerous showdowns, one of the most deadly showdowns of the entire game. Okay, my friends, the climb will begin. So I don't know when this is going to be in terms of an episode. It might actually be the start of a new episode, or it might be midway through. Obviously, there's no way I can tell in editing like how much I'm going to keep, how much I'm going to throw away. But I do need to have a check on things. It's probably been about, I don't know, 2 weeks since I played. I've been busy trying to prep some other content and get ready. For a period of time I'll be away from the channel. And so I need to kind of remember what I was doing again. Probably not the best place to leave things, honestly. This is going to be like one of the most brutal, I think, parts of the game so far. It's going to be very dangerous. Okay, so in the last session we beat Pbirdman Yenke, and I made some decisions on the sphere grid. I remember that. So Kimari's kind of in an interesting position. I pushed him over to Yuna's grid. We're going to see how this goes. He's still very much an all-rounder at the moment, but he does have flair, which has always been interesting to me. And Yuna does get a decent amount of magic on her grid, so I thought maybe pushing him through that grid, getting a few more white magic things could be useful. So I'm going to continue that, obviously. And we do have some level 3 spells now. Yeah, we fought Nestlug in the last session. That was wild. Still kind of crazy that even happened. Maybe worth going back to Dark Strike or Silent Strike. So we have both of these to choose from, but the fact that this one still has piercing I think is very nice. So I think we'll go for that. Yeah, the nulls have been very helpful, honestly. There's a wolf here, so clearly that wolf is going to have some null stuff. Well, it's going to use an elemental, basically, that we can nullify if we're in SOS HP. Evade encounter, we will see how well that serves us. We also have Flare and Osmos for Lulu, so that's also going to be very interesting. Looking forward to that. So I think we haven't gone too crazy on the customization yet. Still have a lot of options. Okay. Overdrives. I think we need to at least set Walker back to Tactician. The rest of them, I'm still not sure. Like, for random encounters at this stage, I really don't know what works well. It kind of depends, but since I try so hard to not get hit as much as I can using statuses and stuff, I don't know if Comrade is still the best, but I just don't think I have too many other great options, honestly. Maybe we'll try some Dancer. We do use Darkness a lot. So who knows? Yeah, no one's close to an overdrive anyway, other than Yuna that literally has one. I'm trying to save at least some gil for Once's shop. I'm sure he's going to sell me at least something that's useful. So we'll see how we do. We've only got 5 Phoenix Downs. But we'll do our best. We need to just kind of get started, get back into the swing of things, and see if we can make any progress here along the way. Now, did this guy sell weapons too? Yeah, he did. There's one thing I'm thinking of, and well, if I had extra slots I might have taken this. Basically, I'm wondering at this stage, what we do have is half MP cost, and mana tonics are great and all, but I don't think like they're the most useful thing in the world. I'm wondering if I should give Lulu something like a half MP cost at this stage. Might be beneficial. Like, I could just customize it onto this anyway, potentially, but if I had something with 3 slots, I might have actually gone for it here. I feel like it's a good time. Yeah, I've got a max of 2. It just feels wrong to use a Chocobo Wing for first strike. I just can't do that. It still was Chocobo Wings for haste, right? Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Auto haste or first strike. Like, for me, that's not comparable. Auto haste is so far superior that I can't do that. Even initiative takes it. That's insane. So yeah, you could do something like half MP cost. Honestly, I don't think I have a second, like, particularly great thing to put on there. Like, yeah, Sense is useful and all that, but let's just go with it for now because she does have Osmos. Let's see how much progress we can make, and then depending, we'll see how we do. So we're going to keep Waka in the front line as well this time. Because he does have Evade Encounter, I feel like he'll have a chance of dodging a lot of stuff that comes in if we get ambushed anyway. So let's head out there and see how we're going to do. So there's good news and bad news. The bad news is that this is a very arduous section of the journey. Lots of encounters. You know, it's a long journey. This might be, well, it's probably going to be an entire episode just on encounters, including the caves and all of that kind of stuff. We might end up having like 2.5 hours of random encounters. I really don't know. We'll see. But the good news is that I'm continuing to use the mod that turns the battle theme off, and so hopefully we'll be hearing the awesome Gagazet theme throughout this section. So that should be fun. Cutscene remover is also back on. Alright, okay. So Holy Waters and Mega Potions. We are, of course, on a collision course with Flux as well, which is very scary. Flux is difficult at the best of times, and so it's going to be interesting. Okay. So, first encounter. Let's see what we got.
Let's end this.
Uses Waterga in addition to its seed attacks. That's not nice. So we've got Confusion. I'm sure the Confusion will stay. We've got Seed Cannon and we've got Waterga, all of them to deal with. Oh god. This mechanic, man, it's one of those, like, I respect it. It's a good mechanic but like, I hate it as well. You just double fire arc on this guy. Alright, where do we start? Where do we even start? I think we should probably find out how much damage a Fire Auger does to these guys. And honestly, maybe Waka's Drain is better than we think. And we have a chance to apply Darkness onto the Bashura.
I hope you like it hot.
Time for some new battle quotes as well. Okay, that's good damage. Yeah, he doesn't like one-hit KOs, so obviously he's trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah, we should see how much damage Flare does, but I feel like this is one where really you need the half MP cost to make it useful. So before Flux, we might change this to... Sorry, we might get a half MP cost weapon. But I want to see how far I can get up the mountain first. So this should be enough. It's a lot of MP just for one enemy. But for now, we're just getting started, so I want to just see what happens. Okay. Not ideal. But, let's Dark Attack this guy. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Yeah, so similar to Wendigo stuff here, but that's pretty good damage from Auron, and he does have Dark Strike. So this is where that Dark Strike is going to come in really handy. Oh, wow. That's a lot. Woo. That's the wrong one. We're going to need this guy. But then it does have an array of moves, and so we kind of need to take it out fast. How shall we do this? Lulu being confused is now a bad situation. Like, she's not a danger in terms of her attacks, obviously. But obviously it's more the wasted turns, and they're pretty quick. Once again, you can see that like I'm not getting exactly a ton of turns here. So maybe Riku needs to come in to help things out a little, but... The problem is she's so evasive that we probably should be using something like Asuna. So that's a choice. Either we Asuna Lulu or we go for the Grat. Which we kind of can't because Big Boy is just going to Sentinel. So I'm thinking Waka with Evade Encounter and his Null situation. Like, is that enough? And well, we can't afford to have multiple people get berserked, so we need to kind of just hold up here. Yeah, you can see that evasion even Waka can't hit. Nice. Okay. That round went fairly well, but I'm kind of stuck in a bit of a loop, like we're too slow to get the confusion off of Lulu. And while she's confused, her sensor doesn't work, so we can't keep track of HP and stuff as well. That's a little annoying. What's the best way forward here? I don't want to keep using Sleep Buster, but I don't know if I have too much of a choice here. I know it's under darkness anyway, but I'm still just a bit worried about if it has something that I can't evade. And well, you've seen sometimes Auron gets hit despite that happening. Yeah, evade encounter, so he can deal with that as well. But the fact that he can even Sentinel the counter is really impressive. And look at that HP as well. He's not taking much damage. But Dancer is working well so far. That's one thing I will say. So at this stage, I really need to Asuna. So one confusion here caused a lot of problems. Yeah, still nothing. Okay. So. Let's finish this guy. It's a lot of damage, man. I think in general we should be okay now. We've got Dark Strike too.
Enough.
Oh, okay. Well, that also works. I don't know why we're getting the blank screen here. That's a new one on me, but yeah, that was already quite eventful for a first encounter. Yeah. So once again, the nulls are going to be pretty damn useful here. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Should have switched. Yeah. He's lucky he didn't die. I had the wrong one. Yeah, everyone has null tide. Because those grats come in twos, it just makes them extra dangerous. But still, honestly, even with evading counter, I think for Waka, I need to do the whole first strike, come in, and then just kind of take my pick of who I want to slow down. And that's going to be the best way. So we'll keep him in SOS. We'll see if that helps. But even the Cure now is starting to do some good healing, which is nice. But I'm not going to go too heavy on it. Who's got agility? I'm going to start maybe putting Riku in as well. She's just quick. We need all the speed we can get. Yes, we do have a need for speed. Always do. But yeah, this is a new one on me. I don't like this.
Let's get him, guys.
Why is this happening? There's always some new bullshit, man. But I don't like this encounter. Might be another evade encounter situation, but they do have Electrocute, I think, which would be a problem.
Allow me.
Right, let's see. So let's try and take out the little guy in the middle. That was a crit, but very, very good. Gonna leave Waka in the front line in case evading counter really does work well against them. And we'll find out if Dark Attack works. Nope. So these are the kind of fights where I would rather not use any magic from Lulu. I'll take the power break. Doze arm. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, evading counter looks like it's working. It's going to be slow progress, but it works. Problem is, like, I don't want to use lightning marbles. As you can see, I don't have a huge amount of them left, but these ones don't do that much damage. It's a bit crap. Just want to see if they have any MP. It's very unlikely. But if they do, it's free. I thought maybe you get like a 5 back if you're lucky, but no. I just need to know if they have a move that you can't dodge. If they do, with evading counter, I mean, then we're in trouble. Yeah, obviously relying a bit on the evading counter here, like they're just doing too much damage, and I can't put them under darkness, so kind of forced to deal with them in that way. I think there's a chance he kills Auron if he straight up attacks him, so we are not using a remedy. 2,376. Still a lot of work to do. Again, it's that sleep. So we've already seen Confusion, Sleep, and Berserk in 2 encounters. Yikes. I mean, if they're immune, again, I'm a bit screwed. Gonna hedge my bets here and just say that Waka will probably end up being safe. And if Auron takes 1 hit, he'll survive. Yeah. That's unlucky. That's just unlucky. The last 4 hits haven't hit Waka. But yeah, now it's time to just see what happens here. If we get a game over, we get a game over. I think we need to know. So I'm going to speed it up here. It's rare that evade encounter gets to basically automatically win you a fight, so if it does against these guys, I'll just take it. And then I'll kind of heal afterwards. Because they just do too much damage, and without darkness, you have to really spam your magic, I think, to get these guys. And I just can't do that. So, yeah, this is one where the difficulty of the trekking all the way up is really going to start to show itself. We're going to take a lot of damage quite frequently. I think it's too dangerous to not heal between these fights. But literally from 2 encounters, we're already way down here. But it's like, which one do you protect against? You can't do all of it. Obviously, I'd love to protect against sleep as well. And some people can protect against sleep, but maybe she has a sleep brew. I'm just thinking, does anyone have a weapon that has a nice status protection? Honestly, Poison Touch might be more useful at this stage. I don't think we're going to be hit with much death right now. Sleep Touch. It's kind of nice. What else can I customize onto that? Hold on. I mean, we're really starting to get towards the business end of the story, so I'm trying to not be as stingy with customizing stuff for random encounters at least. Because this isn't, again, it's not going to be a good boss battle weapon because Sleep Touch is going to be useless, but what if I customize some other good stuff on here? Maybe only touches, honestly. Sleep Touch, Dark Touch, Silence Touch, Poison Touch, just customize them all. Just see what happens, but not Slow Touch, I think, because I don't want to use a Distiller, but could be an interesting weapon, I guess. So, what I will do, I'm actually going to try this. I want to give this a go. It's a type of weapon I almost never customize, but I feel like with this many statuses on there, surely it's going to do something useful if I use it, right? I'm not doing any strikes, just touches. But because he basically comes into to every fight with first strike, it shouldn't be too hard to kind of flip it to something else and then give it a go. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it might be useful. So sorry about the blank screens. What I will do next time I get to a save sphere, hopefully, I will restart the game. I don't want to do it right now. I don't even have like a autosave type thing. So it literally hasn't happened in any session that I can recall. It's weird. Anyway, now let's have a scan of these. It should be the same deal. I mean, at this stage we know what they do, but just in case there's anything unique.
Allow me.
Double elemental fang attack. Yeah, okay. So they're making it even harder to potentially stop the damage coming through or the statuses. And same thing, attacking, counter-attacking, it's doing it all. Okay. Now, the last time I faced this type, generally getting rid of these guys first tended to be good because it just has the full party attacks that I just hate. So we're going to put our new weapon into action straight away, see what happens. See if we get anything. Okay, we got the sleep. That's a pretty good outcome, I would say. Where do we start against this guy? Again, evade encounter should serve him well. So, I say we just do a simple dark attack for now. And I think good thing about Sleep Touch is when it hits, it'll be 3 turns of sleep, so that buys us a decent amount of time. That's mean. That is mean. Let's see. I think I will use some firepower here. We did over 6,000 damage to the Grap, but if I had to guess, the way that this has been modded so far, you probably can't kill this guy with a single one. Let's see.
A storm comes.
A storm comes. Oh, just about. I think that's random variance. So sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. But still, we'll take that. We'll definitely take that. Okay, now what we didn't want to do was leave this guy on its own. I believe that's when it gets like super dangerous, so in general we have to be careful with that. He had Dark Strike, right? So maybe it's not the end of the world to wake him up. Let's see. Maybe I'm gonna gravely regret doing this, but let's see. Yeah, so the counter's gonna miss anyway. And there's just more chance for Dancer to do something. Okay. So now we bring in Titus again. And we'll see what hits this time. Sleep and... Oh, yeah, okay. That's working well. Okay, good weapon so far. Enjoying that. I think Waka still has Tactician, so... We'll see if he can get another status on. So that's working pretty well, at least. Getting 2 turns, what the hell? That's lame. And I think that makes the cheer wear off faster. I almost didn't... Sorry, the darkness wear off faster. I almost didn't see it. No, you don't. Still hit, by the way. Thankfully, Auron was protected against both of the elements that could have caused a problem. Wow. Get out of here. So now we're going to let this guy sleep. I wonder if Silent Strike takes away its ability to use... I don't think it does. I think we tried that before and it still uses it. Yeah, pretty sure. Okay. So that didn't work too badly. Let me just quickly tweak something. I don't know if it's to do with... Let me take cutscene remove off. So we'll see if I can fix that. I changed a couple of things. Just need to, again, remember to go back to this stuff every time. Like, if you mess this up, that could be the difference between winning and losing. But the overdrives are coming along as well. Not bad. I think for Auron, let's just go back to this now. He's getting close. And for Waka, I think, honestly, with evading counter, maybe Dance is still a little better for him. Okay. So we're still eating through the MP pretty fast, but... Alright, let's go. Now, pretty sure there wasn't a chest in the corner of that. Pretty sure. But not sure enough. Nah, it didn't change it, unfortunately. This is weird, man. Why the hell is this happening? Never had that before. Just let me check a couple more things. Yeah, not too sure. It's one of these things I'll probably restart the game and suddenly it will just start working normally. Well, hopefully at least. Don't want to experience this for the rest of the game.
Allow me.
Now, blows up after being hit 4 times. Yeah, we do not want that. Let's find out how Bio does against it. But again, the fact that there's 2 of them scares me a little. Honestly, Death probably works. I want to try and use Death against this guy. And I have a suspicion that I can osmose the bombs for something at least. So we're going to go back to this guy. See what we can afflict. A Null Blaze first. Yeah, still Fire Elemental. That's good. Alright, here's hit number 1. Silence is something. So I think I'll let Tidus hit them maybe a couple of times each, see what statuses we can get on there. I guess Dark Strike works pretty well too. Good crit. Refresh this. I do wonder if it's going to move to something non-elemental though. And we're not getting any poison on there, which would have been obviously my preference here. Might need a bio for that. And does Osmos count as a hit? We'll leave it alone for now. I do want to try an Osmos.
Allow me.
Damn, she's really talkative for this one.
Care to share your thoughts?
Care to share your thoughts? Love that. 20 MP. Love that too. Okay, so what we're going to need to do here, we need to switch to something that's powerful. And Osmos didn't seem to affect their growth, so also good. Nice. Oh, they grow even from the counter. That's bad. But it should be enough still. And I think the damage they do is however much HP they have left, I think. Something like that. So, let's handle this. Oh, shit. Well, it's not going to have much HP left. Yeah, okay. I thought it was going to do it on its turn, but it's immediately after being hit. It's like a counter. Fine. That's not so bad. I already Osmos this one, though, right? Eh. But at least they give you 20 MP. That's good to know. I think. We need to make sure we do some good damage to this guy. It's going to do over 1,000. Since we can't eject it. Wonder what happens if we provoke it. Maybe it only does self-destruct on one of them. Who knows? Worth a try. Alright, let's see what happens. It might use a non-elemental on that person or something like that. Could be anything really. No? Okay, that's good. So we're going to try and get Auron to do as much damage as possible here. Yeah, it's not great. Ooh. Yeah, so if you let it get a turn, it will do that. Okay. Fine. I think, again, it was Yuna with Dispel. But she won't get 2 turns, obviously. It's like... So we have to Null Blaze first. Oh, she will. Nice. Good agility. Yeah, with this one you really have to track the HP. And obviously I wasted a couple of turns with Tidus just to see what statuses could hit, so hopefully next time it'll be a bit better. But for now at least. Let's double check what's going on. 3,822. Only trouble is, what if it self-destructs upon being hit by Dispel? That would upset me. I think I'm gonna take the no, because it has protect. But we did do an Osmos and it didn't grow right, so come on, man. There's no way. If it does, that'd be mighty rude. This is the Karifean mod. Anything can happen, but surely it shouldn't counter a dispel. There's no way. I'm going to stick to my guns here and say no, it won't do that. Okay. For a split second when it focused on it, I thought, oh my god, I'm dead, but it's fine. So we're going to try and bring it down to as little HP as possible before the self-destruct. So we're taking our time here. Get a little bit more cheer in. Okay, let's go for it, see what happens.
Farewell.
Oh, what a crit. Let's go. That worked out pretty nice.
That's how it's done.
Oh, so now this has appeared. So I think it was something to do with the tweak to remove the music and stuff. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I knew it wasn't, but hey, it's still here. Let me get the cutscene remover mod back on. Yeah, this is some kind of bug where it's like every time there's like some kind of shot change in within a scene, it seems to do it. It's very strange. Like, I had the cutscene remover off and it's still showing like the blank screens in battle. Then I turned it back on to try and skip this Braskosphere and it just didn't work. So, strange things happening. It couldn't have happened at a more annoying time, but I'll see if there's anything I can do to kind of smooth it out a bit in editing, but probably not, honestly. But we'll see. Basically, I don't want to, like, I could just be like, oh, let me just, I don't know. Actually, can I do that? Yeah, I think it would trigger the autosave. Hold on, let me try and do it like this. So this is where we were at. I'm going to literally go back, because it should just save whatever stats I have now, like MP, all that stuff. It's not like we've come a super long way. So that triggers autosave, and then now I'm just going to start, I'm going to restart the game. Okay, so I completely shut the game down and I started again. So I was here. Let's see what happens on this next encounter. Should be set up. Yeah. There we go. That's some weird shit. Okay. We're back. But charging the overdrives has not been as easy here. As you can see, most people still don't really have much in the way of overdrive, but so at this stage, I'm going to start to ×2 on more of these encounters. We have some beautiful music to keep us occupied. But we need to be a bit careful of, I think, is... let's do that. Ouch. Hate that move. I kind of feel like with this guy I don't have a choice. I need to get him out of here like ASAP. Unless... nah, Titus would have to change back to the Brotherhood. Oof. The random variance is just about keeping it possible here. Let's try and inflict some more... now, of course, none of the statuses are hitting. Annoying. Let's do a threaten on this guy. Oh, it afflicts Doom. That's very interesting. Now, can we Osmos anything from this guy? Nope. Finally, some sleep. Yeah, that poison touch just not working. And again, I just don't want to keep spamming bio in order to get it to work. It's annoying. And I don't want to leave that guy by himself either. So we're going to have 2 poison touches working on the case here. What? That must have gone critical. There's no other way. No other way. We're not going to use the Phoenix down here. And he had to give up his evading counter, which is not ideal. So I think we'll take a chance here, see what this can do. Actually, yeah. There you go. Back to sleep you go. Yeah. Too many statuses. Let's get her back up. There you go. Poison hit as well. That's good. Okay, so we kind of salvaged it again after all of that. Okay, there we go. Whew. I think this is a place where I kind of got to use ethers if I really need one. Yeah. I haven't been able to get any situations where I can really use a lot of prey either. Probably still best to use that. He's barely going to be able to slay anything, honestly. The way things have been. Alright, let's keep going. Getting closer to once now. Alright, this is the Waka show. Yeah, we can do enough to take that guy out. I actually want to scan these guys, see if there's something I can do against them. Right. Immune to most statuses, but break skills still work. Okay. Let's make sure we get rid of this guy. Wow. This is one where I feel like I basically have to just sacrifice everyone's health, like I don't have enough to survive otherwise. Again, without big MP spam. So this is one where I just... I wish there was a way they could literally, like, escape the fight. Oh yeah, he's got prey too. I kind of forgot. Not that it really helps because... Nah, they're too accurate. There's nothing I can do. So this is where my MP is going to run out, basically, already. There's just no point trying to revive anyone or do anything here. Yeah. This is another thing I need to remember, the fact that she has use, but in general it's not. In battle, so many of this stuff, like against random encounters, I just don't want to use unless it's literally like an electro marble. So, nah. I'm still like, part of me is like, is there some small chance like one of these is going to hit me? But evade encounters, like if you are able to dodge it, you will always dodge it with no exceptions. So we're good. This one, like, I don't know what to do, like, other than literally sacrifice everyone. Even if you do like power break twice, I don't know. I don't think it's that great. But I almost forgot we do have a second healer. It's not quite Una levels of healing, of course, but hey, gives me an extra lifeline here, which is nice. Alright, let's keep it going. There's another detour bit here where it's like I kind of want to get that as well, but the encounter rate is just so high. It's so high.
What should I do?
Yeah, I agree. What is the best way to tackle this? Trying to see if I can handle it again without MP. Or at least get an Osmos against it, honestly. Let's try the Osmos. It's a quick move as well, at least. Okay. 20 is like the most you're going to get back. Oh! Nice. Almost made it. Look at that, 2 HP left. Get out of here. Since it's still silenced, I will take my chances here and assume it's not going to do anything too bad. So we'll speed up here. Okay. Reflex we can live with, I think. Alright. Now. Protect already? What the hell, man? That happened so fast. And I don't have the MP to just, Yeah, it's lame. Yeah, I don't have the MP to just keep using Dispel all the time against them. Yeah, it's too quick, man. It's Osmos. So now at this stage I should be seeing what a Blizzaga can do. I do think half MP cost is a good call for this place, honestly. Yeah, only 3,900, it's not great. Shell 2. Nice, good crit. The only thing about the counterattack, obviously, it gives you less control about when it blows up. And what we don't want is for them to both blow up at the same time, like as in on back-to-back turns, because that's obviously extremely dangerous. So just got to watch it. 1, 2, 5, 4. Yeah, I think a Blizzaga should be enough to finish it here. Or it'd be very, very low HP. Yeah. Okay. Holy shit, what the hell was that, man? That damage was stupid. Get out of here. Ridiculous. I think we can Osmos again. Okay. Keep that MP high. This one doesn't have Protect yet, so I think we're okay. Although if it does do Fire Argo on Lulu, then we'd have a bit of a problem. It's be a bit of a weird situation, but let's just see what it does. Okay. Yeah, Protect. Yeah. So, what now? Again, it's so quick, man. Riku can't get in. Just don't want to use any overdrives or anything like that, but we are quite a way up Gagazet right now. It would not be a good time to die. The fact that it grows even on counterattacks obviously is what really kills it here. Yeah, we're in a bit of a pickle here. One that I don't want to use an overdrive to get out of. But, honestly, I might have landed myself in a situation like that. Because obviously no one's got any fireproof here. I think honestly right now Riku's the quickest. Let me do this. No, she doesn't have a sensor. Basically I wanted to check exactly how much HP it has because you really need to know for this fight. So let's do this. 2,879. Okay. Yeah, it's in an extremely awkward place in terms of its HP. And it has pretty good magic defense, like even coming in with a flare with Kimari. I'm just thinking now like Kimari flare to finish it. But he's helping us heal as well at the moment. So that stupid Protect. Because Auron's going to do, what, 1,200, he'd have 1,600 left and he would die. But if anybody else hits, they don't have the fire protection, so he's the only one that can protect himself against the fire. But if Firaga comes in, he'll be one-hit KO'd as well. So honestly, this is looking increasing like the only way out now is an overdrive. Unless, obviously, maybe I use like some kind of Mega Phoenix or something, but again, Mega Phoenix is super precious. So I don't want to use one. Ugh, bastard. $1,615. What happens if I use a high potion? I'd have 1,967. 1,915. I would be just over halfway. Damn it. And well, what are the chances that one of these don't work? If I had to guess, I would say pretty low. So I think in order to avoid a game over here, having come this far up, I need to do some damage here. Now, Tornado looks like a fiery attack, but I'm like, let's just finish it with this. I really didn't want to have to do this, but that Fire Auger completely taking Lulu out was just... it's too much of a problem. That's what these overdrives are for, man. But you can see, like, really struggle in terms of MP again here. Honestly, I've got 96 of these. Maybe I just got to use these now. I'm not exactly using them for too much else. It's also too risky to try and leave people near SOS HP, honestly, because they're getting hit very hard. So if you leave someone at like 1,200, 1,300, they get one hit KO'd. So probably not smart either. Yeah, a lot of it depends on what we're going to face in these things, but there's a chest up there that I have to get. Like, you can't ignore that. Okay, my friends, I'm wrapping it up for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you are continuing to enjoy the series. I will see you for the next one. Thank you for watching. Take care.